my channel. My name is Juliasurface and I'm a rising sophomore at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And today I am doing my long-awaited meal plan video that I have been wanting to film for so long. And now that I'm done with summer classes, I can finally take the time to film this and really say all the information that I need to say. So because the meal plan is so complex and I really want to make sure that I do say everything that I want to say, I'm going to be splitting up the meal plan video into two separate videos. So this video that you're watching right now is going to be literally what the freshman meal plan even is, what kind of things are included in that, and how you can use it properly. And then my other part 2 meal plan video will be talking about more of the different kind of fast food chain restaurants and talking more about the dining halls and all of that. But for this video, we're just going to be talking about what even is the freshman meal plan and kind of how you can utilize it. Yes, this video is really only about the freshman meal plan. However, I do want to note that the university has a ton of different type of meal plans that I'm not going to get into just because I really want this video to be specified for freshmen, but I do want to note that there are different variances of meal plans that you can have. So what even is the UTK freshman meal plan? The freshman meal plan at UTK is called the unlimited meal plan. So what this means is you have unlimited access to the dining halls and 7 days of the week, and pretty much from whenever the dining halls open to when the dining halls close. I believe you only have 4 swipes, which is not unlimited, but the thing is I don't really know anyone that use more than 4 swipes, so I don't think it's going to be that major of a problem. So by having this unlimited meal plan, you are able to go into any dining hall on campus for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and get meals, whatever you want that is provided in those dining halls. So when you go into a university dining hall, which is Presidential Court Building, Stokely, and Southern Kitchen, those are all dining halls. So you are able to just walk in those facilities and just pretty much tap your card on a little scanner, and that's all you have to do. Go in there, tap your card, and you're done. You get whatever food you want in those facilities. But there's a thing called meal equivalency. That's when things kind of get complicated. So meal equivalency is when you use the money that is for going to the dining halls and you use it towards getting dinner or lunch or breakfast wherever at one of the fast food places on campus, or you can use it going towards the pod market. So basically when you go to the dining hall, like I said, you just swipe your card. And so I believe it's equivalent, I need to look this up, but I think it's equivalent to around $4 is how much your meal swipe is worth. So basically what you want to do with that is there are certain times that you can use meal equivalency at these fast food restaurants. There's this diagram that the university made, and I don't know where it is right now. I have to look it up, and I'll put it in my video that I'm sure some of you guys have seen. And let me tell you, the first time I looked at that thing, it made absolutely no sense to me, and now that I know the meal plan, it makes complete sense to me. But to people who have no idea what the meal plan even is and how to use it, it just looks like a bunch of gibberish. Like I was saying, there are certain little fast food restaurants and places where you can use meal equivalency at a certain time. So I know, for example, during lunch, I believe there's a sub shop called Quiznos that you can use meal equivalency, and I believe you can use meal equivalency at the pod market to go get a little to-go meal in there, which is really useful. I had no idea you could do that until literally almost midway through second semester of my freshman year. That was lovely. So yeah, if you're ever in a rush, go to the pod market and get a little quick lunch there. And then for dinner, I used to do this all the time because my friends and I, we would go to the student union and eat all the time. But for dinner, Chick-fil-A and Subway, for example, and I know for a fact, are meal equivalency. So what I would do when I wanted to go to Chick-fil-A for dinner, this is just an example, hypothetical example, I would go up there to the register, I'd order what I want. He or she would say, how do you want to pay? And I would say, I would like to pay with meal equivalency and dining dollars. So basically what that means is I'm using my meal equivalency, which is around $4. I think it's more. I think it's $4.80 or something, $4.80 for dinner or something like that. Don't quote me, but basically you use your meal equivalency to help pay for your meal, and then you use your dining dollars, which also comes with your meal plan to help pay for the remainder of that purchase, whatever you're getting. So say I ordered like a normal 8-count nugget meal, so I got 8-count nuggets, fries, and a drink. Let's just say that costs $8. So my meal equivalency would pay for $4.80 of that $8, and then my dining dollars would pay the remainder of that cost, which would be around $3.20. I think. I can't do math. So like I said, your dining dollars do come with your freshman meal plan. You're giving $300 dining dollars a semester, and at the end of the year your dining dollars will eliminate. So you definitely want to make sure you use your dining dollars as much as possible so that you are not just giving the university free money. Between the winter semester and the spring semester, your dining dollars from that fall semester and the winter will roll over to the spring semester, which is incredibly nice. So you don't have to worry about that. It's just at the end of the year, you need to make sure that you have used all of your dining dollars. So say, for example, you want to go to Chick-fil-A and it's not meal equivalency time. And then there are also some places on campus that don't even accept meal equivalency, which is kind of weird, but that's just kind of how it is. So what you would do is you would just solely use your dining dollars. You wouldn't say meal equivalency. I know it's really confusing, but you just kind of get in a rhythm and you just start like seeing like what you like to eat, and then it just kind of comes naturally to you. But for the first couple of months, it's gonna be really confusing trying to figure out like what's meal equivalency, what's not meal equivalency, when do you use your dining dollars, you know. But I promise, like, if you're ever confused, just ask somebody working there and they definitely should know if it is meal equivalency time or not. Another thing that makes things even more complicated is that there's a vol card, which is different from your dining dollars in your meal plan. Your vol card is like a complete separate thing where you can put money into, and you can actually use your vol card, I'm pretty sure, in most dining locations, especially at the Pod Market. I know that for sure. There are also some restaurants on the Strip, which is like the really popular place to be with like a ton of other fast food restaurants and stuff. It's right off campus that a lot of people like to go to and hang out. I know that some restaurants do accept vol card, but none of those restaurants will accept your dining dollars. That's only a university thing, so you definitely want to make sure you don't get them confused and expect a restaurant to take your dining dollars when they really only take vol card. I also know that the Publix takes your vol card. I think my roommate used that a lot. I never did, but I think that's a really great resource because it's kind of like a debit card and it just keeps things really simple and easy sometimes. So now that I've kind of explained like what the freshman meal plan like even is, now I'm just going to give a couple tips and tricks that I've learned over the past year with my meal plan. So the number one thing that I've already said in this video, but I'm going to say it again because I think it's really important. Definitely utilize the meal equivalency for the Pod Market because they have like a lot of healthy like quick snacks, lunch and stuff to get, and I really think that it's a pretty good deal, especially if you just don't want to sit in a dining hall or you're really busy and you need to do homework. It's just really convenient and nice. Tip number 2 is to make sure you distinguish between dining dollars and meal equivalency. Like I already kind of said, it can get really confusing. Just make sure that you do like understand the difference between the two, and that when you do pay for your food, you don't make the mistake of like accidentally using your vol card instead of your dining dollars, because those dining dollars do go away, and the vol card you can get refunded or it just stays in your account. So definitely use up your dining dollars. Do not be afraid to use them. My third tip is to make sure you never go into the dining halls between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., maybe even 4 p.m., because they literally have no food. I know they say that you can just come in there whenever you want and get food whenever you want, but like there is literally nothing to eat. My roommate and I made the terrible mistake of doing that once, and just do not do it. Like there's no food for you to eat at all, except I think there was like maybe some pizza and maybe like a little bit of salad. I think I ate like literally the last bits of the salad from lunch. Like just do not do it. Avoid the dining halls at that time. Go to the Pod Market or somewhere else. And go back for seconds. I mean, sometimes I feel like the university kind of cheats you out sometimes on your food, like when they're serving it to you, and it's not anything against them. They're just trying to make sure that everyone does get food, but don't feel guilty about going back to get seconds, or don't feel guilty about asking for a little bit more. Like you are paying for it. It's part of your meal plan. So like don't feel bad about wanting to get more food or wanting to ask for more, because it's your meal plan, it's your food, like you have every right to ask for that. And my next tip about the meal plan really is not necessarily about the meal plan, but it is about the dining halls or wherever you're eating, that it's completely okay to eat by yourself in college. I know that where I went to high school, it was weird. weird for you to eat by yourself. Nobody wanted to eat by themselves. But literally at college, like, people eat by themselves all the time. But if you can eat with people and like friends, I would highly suggest it, because like that's just a really great way to meet new people and socialize. I mean, who really does want to sit by themselves? And I mean, who doesn't want to talk to people and just have a good conversation? So definitely utilize lunchtime and the dining halls as a time to kind of socialize and get to know new people. Because of the coronavirus, I really have no idea like what the dining halls are going to be like or what the meal plans are going to be. Just because of the coronavirus, things could change and maybe the meal plans will be a little bit different this year. But I really hope that this video gave you guys a better understanding of what the meal plan is and how it works, because I know for a fact I was so confused coming in. It took me a long time to understand everything about the meal plan. If you have any questions, please feel free to DM me at my Instagram or leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help and answer your questions. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in the video very soon. Bye.